Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making some mini filo cream cheese guava desserts, and these are the ingredients that I will be using. So here I have my filo dough, some butter, some vanilla, some sugar, my guava, which is guayaba paste, and some cream cheese. So let's get started. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to come and do is remove my filo dough. They come in thin paper slices like this. Okay, so these do come long, so you got to make sure you're opening it from the right spot. You got to be careful because they do break. See how long it is? So what we're going to do is just slice it down the middle, okay? So all I'm going to do is just take my knife and I'm going to slice it, let me see, from here I'm going to slice it here so it can be nice and even. Hopefully that's even. Let's see. Yep, see? Perfect. Now we're gonna jump to the next step. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna come and do now is I'm gonna take one of these, just like this. I'm gonna lay it flat, and I'm gonna come with some butter. Make sure it's nice and melted, and we're just gonna line it up. We want to fill this up completely with butter, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I laid down my butter, I'm gonna come with a little sugar just to coat it, just like this. And after this, we're gonna come and we're gonna add another layer on top, okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna add my second layer right over this, because you want it to be a little thick. You don't want it too thin. And we're gonna come and do the same thing and add some butter. And guys, this is so good. You guys gotta try it. It's easy. It's really easy to make. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and I'll be right back. Guys, now that I have my second layer with the butter, I'm gonna come and do the same thing. Add some sugar. And guys, I will have the ingredients and the amount I'm using in my description below, okay? Just like that. And now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna crimp it together, okay? Just like this. Doesn't have to be perfect, okay? You see? Just like this. And then you're gonna come and you're gonna start wrapping it, okay? Just like this. See that? Once you have it like this, we're gonna press down in the middle so there can be some room for us to put our filling. Just like that. And then we're gonna put it in the pan, okay? So I just want to show you, I have my cupcake pan here. You can add butter in it if you want to, but this already has enough butter, so you don't have to worry. We're going to just lift it up like this, and we're going to place it right in here. Just like that. Just like that, look. Okay? And I'm going to do that to the rest. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is how many I made. This is the way it looks. So now we're going to jump to the next step, okay? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is come with my cream cheese, and I'm going to put it in a bowl. It's room temperature, so that's what you want, because if not, it's going to be a little more harder. Okay, and then I'm going to come with my sugar, and I'm just going to mash everything until it's nice and soft and blended, okay? So we're going to continue doing this until it's nice and smooth. Okay, so now that it's starting to mix well, I'm going to come with my vanilla. And again, I will have the ingredients and the amount I'm using in my description. Also, if you like this video so far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So now I'm going to come and I'm going to mix it. This time I'm using a spoon. See, now it's coming along. Just like this. So now I'm gonna come back with my whisk and whisk it all up. Make sure everything is well incorporated together. Okay, I'll be right back. Guys, I just want to show you how smooth this is. Look at how smooth it got. See that? That's the way you want it. Okay, so now we're gonna jump to the next step. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna come with my filling with a nice spoon, and I'm just gonna add some right in the middle. Just like this. Woo, look at how good. And this filling, to be honest, it smells and tastes like a cheesecake, basically. Just less ingredients. But this is all you want to do to all of it. So I'll be right back. And guys, this is the way it looks. So now we're going to jump to the next step. Okay guys, so now I'm going to come with my guava, which is my guayaba. And I'm just going to slice right here, about this much. Okay, just like this. Okay guys, so this is a paste. This is a little less than half. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in a little dish just like this, and I'm gonna come with a filo stick, and I'm just gonna smash it. It's a little hard, but you'll get the paste. You see how it's already turning? Because I want to put it on top just like that. Okay, so once you smash it like this, we're gonna add it. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the way it looks when you mash it. It's a very thick paste, and it is kind of hard to mash, but it's okay. You can also slice it in little pieces and put it on top, but I prefer it like this. So now we're gonna jump to the next step. Okay, so now all I'm gonna do is come with the paste, and I'm just gonna add it right on top. Just like that. See that? Now I'm gonna do it to all the rest. I'll be right back. Guys, and look, that's all. That's all you have to do. So now we're gonna put this in the oven and bake it for around 40 to 45 minutes. We'll be right back. Guys, look at the way that looks. It looks so good. Guys, I will have the ingredients in my description and the amount I'm using. If you guys want to see me make anything else, please comment below. And like always, have a blessed, beautiful day. Enjoy!